Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the Emotional
Pendulum.
Today we are outside near a lake that you cannot see, but you can imagine it. It's very pretty. There's a lot of ducks.
Ducks?
Ducks. And
And birds.
and
birds too.
Yes. And so I'm Francesca.
And I'm Vinci, as usual. This is the 6th episode of the Emotional Pendulum,
Yes.
where I am happy to be here.
I am also happy.
Mostly here, I mean outside with the sun and the birds and the ducks and the sky.
Oh.
But also to be recording a new episode. It's actually being fun and entertaining for me, for us, Aish.
Very much so.
So I didn't expect it. I mean, I have my insecurities with my English, with being in front of a camera and talking to like nobody right now, just an animated object. But it's being fun, especially because you are here, so it's not like having just monologues. So how are you today?
I'm good, and I also want to say that I'm also liking it a lot because it's kind of like a weekly check-in also with us,
Yeah.
among us, between us. So that's nice.
Yes.
And if it's between us, then it's also with ourselves, because when we're speaking, we're also with ourselves and then we're together. So that's nice.
Yes, as usual, maybe you might be new here, I don't think so, but as usual we will be... Oh shit, this is fresh. And it's okay.
There's
It's
some
okay.
poop.
Yes.
Wait, if you take the mic, I will check if I have some paper.
Yeah, thank you. I will continue, okay?
Yes.
I just wanted to say, I can just avoid it, that we will be talking... what was it? The 6th episode. We will be talking about good and bad, starting with the bad ones, things that happened in the last days, week. We will just talk about it, having a friendly conversation, and then we will finish the episode by sharing the soup of the week, which will be practical suggestions on how to improve, but things we did that where we found happiness or joy, and maybe you could too. So let's start. Yes, and thank you for that. I will also check the focus because I pointed it when you were sitting more, and then you approached. So I will check.
Yes.
Maybe you who started with the bad ones last time.
Maybe you, so I can start. Okay, so my bad thing this week is dealing with bureaucracy.
Oh shit.
That is always very frustrating, and I would say that also living abroad in a country where you don't speak the language can be, I don't want to say more frustrating, but it can be a different kind of frustrating, because it's not just about the slowness of the services, but also about the lack of communication, or like impossibility to communicate to people, because apparently dealing with like, or being like an insurance, or like some sector of the government, apparently in some countries doesn't mean that you should speak English. And so for us, I might speak also for you, whenever we have to deal with bureaucracy, it's always like, but they're not going to speak English, so I either have to ask someone to come with me, or like I know that I'm going to deal with that. And that's been pretty frustrating, because I found out some stuff about bureaucracy, that something wasn't in order, or they were missing some information about me, and that of course this deal, or this brings also the opportunity to ask for help and getting help from friends and from people that are very nice, and that's always very good. but it's still frustrating, and all the wailing, and you never know if it's actually getting fixed or not, and it's kind of like out of your control, and it's a bit not nice. And I do agree that when you move to another country, you should learn the language, and you should at least make an effort with that, but it's hard. And at least for some stuff that are supposed to be like you need to do them to live here, they should offer the service also in English.
It's called foreign police,
right?
Maybe, you would at least expect it a bit of a better improved communication.
Yeah. So that's my bad thing. It's just something that I had to deal with this week, and I felt some feelings of this is frustrating, I don't like it.
Well, bureaucracy, it is very bad because it impacts your life a lot. It may, for us is, I wouldn't say easier, but less difficult for us, and I mean being European citizens that moved in another European country, European Union. I imagine for people that are not part of it, coming here or wherever, and having to deal with this bureaucracy, with postponing everything. The thing is that they are giving you deadlines and expiration dates, but their bureaucracy, it's impossible to respect those dates. So you feel anxious, of course, and everything, and frustrated.
Yeah.
It is a nightmare. Yeah, but thank you.
Thank you.
So my bad thing, yes, it's going back only for once to buy groceries to a bad place and feeling a bit happy, but mostly guilty about it. So as many of you probably already know, I'm an activist, and a huge part of my activism is boycotting. So that means not buying, not using certain products. Kind of recently, couple of months ago, I found out this supermarket chain is involved in genocide, is investing in the country that is committing it, and I said okay. And that was my favorite supermarket because it still have a lot of vegan stuff. Vegan, and when I say vegan food, I mean like burgers, the cheese, or cotolettas, or vegan meatballs, those kind of stuff. I don't mean like beans and vegetables or fruits, but those are everywhere. And by excluding the supermarkets that are involved in that, as far as I know, probably most of them are, or all of them are, but as far as I know, I'm left with only one choice, and that is not making me happy. I was mentioning during the last episode, I think, that I love buying groceries. It's something that it's making me feel very good. It's a kind of meditation for me, a way to slow down and stay more in the moment, in the present time. And going to this supermarket is not happy because prices are super high. There's no vegan product like that, like those I mentioned. Again, prices are super high for a quality that appears to be very low, or lower than the others. I don't like it. It's not making me happy, so I had surrendered and I went back to that one, keeping it hidden. It's not like every time I'm going to the supermarket, I am announcing it to everyone. Okay, so it's not like it's a secret, but but still I didn't say it. I don't know, the other day, it was the other day, and I told Francesca today that I went there, and it's okay. I mean, it's not like I said, hey, listen, I ate I ate pork. It's that would be like the death of me, literally. But okay, I went there to that supermarket, and I felt happy being there, and because of that I started feeling guilty a lot. So at least I avoided buying the branded products from that supermarket, and I bought something else. So that's my bad thing. Going there first of all, and then feeling guilty about it. I didn't like it. I don't like it. I know you could say, okay, it's not like you are eating an animal, so you're literally directly causing its death. You're spending a few euros on products from all around the world, and maybe a couple of cents are going there. But still, this is why I became vegan in the first place, knowing that my only individual change, wouldn't make a great difference, but still acknowledging that as an individual I'm part of a bigger wave, and to quote Cloud Atlas, what is the ocean but a multitude of drops. So this is I felt guilty. This is my bad thing. Yeah. You have something to say about it?
I do. I wanted to say that also maybe it's not only about the fact that you're, economically supporting, even if just a fraction of the way that act by buying from there. Maybe you can also feel guilty because it doesn't align with your ideals. So it's kind of like you're betraying yourself in a way, and that's a hard one. Of course, when you told me, I maybe reacted I was like, it's okay, it's fine, but maybe that's not helpful. But it's okay to like know that you did something that you don't like, but also be kind to yourself that that happened. That's fine. Maybe you learn from that, and you can avoid it in the future if you want, but to not like beat yourself up too much for it, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, so good thing. The orange. And so my good thing, I don't even remember it, is asking questions. Mostly to people that you usually don't. It's like not asking the normal questions, but like asking people to do favors for you that that they maybe they wouldn't do otherwise. Because like yesterday, me and Brisk, a friend of ours, shout out to Brisk, she's watching probably.
Shout out Brisk.
We went around the city we live in to hand out flyers for our book club that we want to start. And so it was just like go in there to mostly bookshops, but also like coffee shops and such, and asking the people working there, hey, can we give you this, can you hang it up, is it okay? And everyone said yes. Like that leads to just it's okay to ask questions, even if maybe they're gonna say no, that's fine, but you just do something out of the ordinary, I guess. And whenever you get a yes, it's like, that was a nice conversation, maybe they want to join our book club, that would be nice.
Yeah, we were so shy, practically shy in the beginning. So we hanged the flyers only in the workplaces, or right? And then after a month, we also asked a brother of mine, Zui, to do the same, and it was so. Yeah, we always think. I mean, at least I always think the worst. Like, this, they will think I'm taking advantages, or I'm using them. But it's stupid, and it's nice when everyone is helping and following.
Exactly, and it's like you're not paying, like they just say yes because it's it's okay. It's not a problem for them to do it. So it's nice. So ask questions to people, I guess.
Ask for help, or if it's not necessary for them to join, just ask if they want to be kind of part of something. Worst they can say is no. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, worst wouldn't be worse. The worst. It's just a no, because we also have to learn how to accept no's. You were mentioning, I don't think you did it in an episode, but the no therapy or something like that.
I did mention. I think it was in the first episode.
Yeah, like going around and ask stuff that you would almost certainly know they would say no, right? In order to that's nice. It's not something I would do. Maybe because I'm already used to no. I mean, I already accept no the no's. Maybe sometimes I don't know, but yeah, that could be useful.
Exactly. So yeah, that's my good thing. What about you? What's your good thing?
My good thing is so I mean my good thing will be in 30 minutes on an hour going to the vegan pub and eat some vegan food made by a restaurant. But no, the actual good thing would be yes, it's quite simple, but it's something that sometimes I still think about. It's laughing while reading a book. At least for me, it's not very common. First of all, because usually I don't read with books. I have the tendency to read more dramatic ones, or if not dramatic, at least not funny ones. So that's the first reason I usually don't laugh while reading, but also because when it comes to I cried over books, there are literally tears on every Jonathan Safran Foer book I have read. There are literally dried tears on their pages. But when it comes to laugh, it's easier for me to laugh when I have pictures and sounds. So like in front of a video, I mean, a movie or some comedian, stand-up comedian, I don't know, it's different. But when it's only words, like written words, I usually don't laugh, like really laugh, and not just smirk or something similar. But you're sorry, I forgot. Thank you. I was 40 fucking minutes. No, I will check the video again because it's getting close to the 30 minutes mark. It's 18 actually. It's only 18 minutes and we are already at the last good thing. We are too quick today. Too fast. What was I saying?
That you don't usually laugh for books.
Yes, I was repeating myself. So I usually don't. But right now I am. I mean, it's been long. I'm reading A Journey to the West in a new version called The Monkey King. Okay, but the original title is Journey to the West, and I'm reading it, and it's hilarious. It's the story of probably, I don't know. Actually, it's not that popular.
Yeah,
maybe.
I didn't know.
Actually, it became it for mostly for people who are into video games, because like a Chinese developer stepped into the I don't know, big market of video games 2 or 3 years ago with a video game based on this story. And usually Chinese developers were like, as far as I know, I'm not an expert on video games, but were another category. I'd say usually not, their video games were not put close to the big ones, and with big I mean greatly selling, because for them it's always about numbers. So they did this again, and they made this story a little bit more popular. So it's basically the story of this humanoid monkey. Humanoid monkey that can speak, and it's folklore. So it's also from a few centuries ago. It was written a few centuries ago, and it's so modern. The irony, the jokes are so modern in this book that I'm always surprised, and it's hilarious and it's adventurous. It's a beautiful fantasy adventure novel that I recommend it. It's quite long, but it's so easy reading, easy going. And I found yesterday I was reading it again after a few weeks of not doing it, while having dinner at the workplace, and it was so funny. I was shy because there were other people eating around, so I was trying not to laugh in front of a book because I was I don't know, for some reason embarrassed. But it is so funny, and I recommend it. And I also added something else. Just a note that I'm usually it's only 2 books so far made me laugh, like really laugh. One is this, and the other is from Paolo Villaggio. Yes, and with that I literally cried and I couldn't breathe for as much I was laughing. So that's another level. It's like godlike level. With this one I'm laughing with I don't know, it's funny, not crying, but it is. So this is my good thing, feeling cool, canning like the fact that I yes canning, being able to have this kind of also strong positive emotions with the books. You were saying?
No, I wanted to say that we also laughed when we were reading that book about Finland, about the guy.
Tutto sulla the literal translation in Italian is Everything About Finland. I don't know the original title, but it's beautiful.
It was super funny, and he wanted to get a job writing a brochure. Is that a brochure? Is it also in English?
Let's say it's called
a brochure on Finland, but he didn't know anything about it, so we were just making it up. Anyway, it was super funny.
Because he actually needed a job, and the Finnish embassy in Sweden, yes, the Finnish embassy in Sweden or in Norway, sorry about this confusion, was offering him a job, and he needed it, so he was lying about it. Yes, I have a grandma in Finland, and they were asking where, and he couldn't reply, so he said, I didn't know because, well, when traveling I wasn't the one driving, so I wasn't looking at the signs, so I don't really know the name of the village, but I can tell you it's on the way. So it's super funny. From Erland Loe. Find it. It's a short book. It's hilarious. Yes.
Nice.
So it's time for the soups.
So my soup of the week is actually a series of videos from a YouTube channel called Wired. I think it's also a magazine. That they basically do this.
I think it's first a magazine and then it became a YouTube channel, but it's not important.
Yeah, absolutely. It's basically like a series of videos where they ask experts to answer questions about whatever they're an expert on, and I love it because I learned a lot of random things about stuff that I usually don't need, like in theory you don't need information about birds, but I love to know. And the last video that I saw from theirs is about where this birder or ornithologist was talking about birds and how to do some birding. That basically means going in nature and with the binoculars and try to find birds and identify them. And yeah, I love it because of that. It's just random information, and in this day and age with AI, we should really learn stuff through experts and not through AI.
Even better doing it first person.
Of of course. But maybe you don't know a birder, so you can know some information about that from this YouTube channel or from the internet or a book, and then you can I don't know, enter a community wherever you live, and then meet actual people do it, and that starts a passion. So
or even better, maybe create your own community if you can't find it. Remember, if there is a community of some sort, it's because someone created it. That could be you.
Exactly. And because I love to find and identify mushrooms, now I'm like, maybe I should start doing this with birds. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna start at least understanding which are the birds that I see in the city, because there are some, and I feel like you probably, or we should all know at least the animals that we see on a daily basis, because that can be your connection to nature if you don't have the opportunity to go into nature that much.
There are a lot of birds in big cities. If you are from a big city, for example, this guy was saying at least you could start by distinguishing male from female, or a raven from crow, and such and so on.
And also, I love pigeons, so be nice to pigeons, please. We abandoned them. They don't deserve this.
Yeah, we domesticated them, and then we abandoned them, and then now they're lost, wandering around. So please feed them, but also don't just throw bread at them. Please, I don't know, but which one? But please be acknowledge what kind of seed they could eat. Then buy it for a few cents, for a handful of dollars, and then throw it at them.
Yeah, and also if you have a kid, don't make them or teach them not to run up to them and make them fly away, and that's not funny. Actually, every time I see I'm like,
the first form of animal exploitation. First step.
So yeah, that's it. That's my soup. So if we're gonna maybe link it in the description so you can look at it.
Yes. So as I mentioned, the soups are something practical. So that means also something we watched, not only always we did. So, but I mean, to watch is a practical act. So it is an act. Act is always practical. So thank you for your soup. I'm sure it is very tasty, because I watched part of it and it was very tasty.
Thank you.
Yes. So my soup is crocheting. Crochet? Is it, you pronounce it like French? Yes. Crocheting. And the T? Where is the T? It's not crochet. When you add ing, like.
I know that in English it's called crochet, to crochet. I'm pretty sure.
And the act of doing it?
To crochet. Crocheting. I'm crocheting, I think, but I'm not an English first language, so I don't know.
Croquet. Okay. I will just say it in Italian. Croquet. So the act of doing this with threads and threads. Mamma mia. Actually trying to do it. I did it a few months ago when I was working in my previous company. They had this workshop. We were supposed to create an under the glass. So to begin. And
coaster.
Yes, that thing. And I couldn't. Even if the teacher, this external teacher came and explained step by step, she was so patient and so kind and slow and calm, but I couldn't. And they also provided the tools, so I didn't have to buy them. But I still had so much fun, and in the end I created this kind of, it was a serpent of sorts that I managed to to knot. So it became a kind of necklace that I gave to you. Maybe it's still hanging on your monitor.
It is.
Yes. And it was so much fun and relaxing, even if the result wasn't achieved. I mean, there was a result, just different than what I was initially expecting. So this is something I recommend to everyone. Again, you could start by following a YouTube tutorial. I think you only need to buy that kind of a needle with the hook, and one only gomitolo. I knew that word. It's funny. It's a nice word. But one thread, and follow a tutorial. There are simple ones for beginners, and it's beautiful. It's another way to stay in the moment. It's relaxing. It's giving you dopamine, maybe not endorphin, but serotonin, oxytocin. It's giving you good feelings without the bad ones when you scroll your phone. So do it if you want. It's cheap. It's nice, and it's also useful, because if you learn how to do it, you can do a lot of it. If you don't want to try that, maybe you could try fix a hole in your jeans, try to add a badge, to do something like that. It's super easy, it's super fun, and it's super useful. That's my soup of the week.
I love it. I actually want to try. There was like a moment in my life that I was like, I'm gonna buy a sewing machine. I'm gonna learn how to sew. That never happened.
Start little.
Yeah. Of course, I want to buy used because you know what? Maybe when you want to start a hobby and you're not sure if you're actually gonna, go through with it, it's okay to like maybe go slow, not buy everything go immediately. Maybe go, buy used. To try to.
Even if you have the money, don't start step by step, and you save the money for something else. Give it to charity.
Yeah, and then if you realize that you don't like it, you can gift it to someone. Just don't waste money or resources. Okay, so yeah, I will try to crochet.
Yeah, the thing is, we joined a protest a few days ago, and there were a bunch of people, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 or 6 or 8 people wearing those handmade hats and costumes made with that technique. And it was beautiful. It was so beautiful to see them. The hats were amazing. I desperately wanted one, but also I would like to do it myself and not buy it. So that's why this recipe of the soup of the week came to my mind.
Yeah, and also if you learn to do that, you can give gifts to people that you actually made and you didn't buy.
And it's super cheap, because if you do it yourself, I don't know, maybe a sweater could end up costing you, I don't know, a couple of euros. But couple, maybe 10, 15, I really don't know. I would say less than 20, but if you buy something like that, it could be more than 80 sometimes. So it's super cheap.
Yeah, of course, I see a lot of people that they do it. They're like, I couldn't sell this that I made because the manual labor it took me to do this would make this sweater cost like 500 euros because it took me like 80 hours to make. So that you have to take that into consideration, but then it's still like the process of doing it can still bring you joy, and it makes you be in the moment. So yes, it takes a long time, but then you made something with your hands, or you made it, you give it to someone. It's like such a labor of joy, and amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so we're done. We tried to do a quick video this time to see how it was.
Please, sorry. Should be around between 40 and 50, so that's good. I mean, it's always good, but today we tried this shorter format. Now we're going to eat something, right?
Yes.
Are we? Okay. Nice. So thank you for being with us today again. Without the please. If you want to remember, you are more than welcome to share your soup of the week in the comment section, and to subscribe to the channel, perhaps. You don't have to activate the notifications, but because it's a pain in the ass to have yet another notification from yet another social media. But you're more than welcome to do it if it won't bother you.
Yes, and you can also share something good or bad that happened to you, and you can share this video with your friends if you want to, if we said something that you liked or you didn't like. Maybe we can start a conversation. And that's it. So see you next Monday at 11.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Ciao.